Oh man. I can't believe Rabbit Lover retired from making spoof films. That's such a shame. Yeah, I mean, yeah, granted, they were highly focused on an overrated and overused show called My Little Pony, but still there was a good chunk of stuff for me to enjoy from them, like his Dukey Shrek movies, like with Johnny and Dukey as Shrek and Donkey, and and better yet, Gil and Jerry as Human Shrek and Stallion Donkey, and oh my gosh, like other casting choices like Eric Cartman as the Do the War Kid. Oh my gosh, there was a bunch of good casting choices from his Dookie Shrek series. And I remember him talking about doing his Toon Story series, and yeah, well that would highly focus on My Little Pony. That was gonna highly focus on My Little Pony too. There was still gonna be I bet there was still gonna be a good chunk of casting choices for me to enjoy. Like a couple of them being Garfield as Buzz and Bumper as Sid. Those are really good. I think those are good. I think those are good casting choices. They're good and fitting. I like both of them. They're both pretty enjoyable. Now I'll probably never see those casting choices. Oh, I can't believe he retired from making spoof films. Why did he have to retire from making spoof films? Ugh. I've been in this closet for over a month and I'm not getting out. I don't care how small it is. I don't care. I'm not getting out. I'm worried about Jaden. Yeah, I am too, Sonic. He's been in that closet for over a month and he hasn't gotten out since he's heard the news of one of his YouTube friends, Vanilla Rabbit Lover, retiring from making spoof films. Oh man, that's a shame. Yeah, I know. Like, who's gonna finish Vegeta 2? Yeah, who's gonna finish Vegeta 2? I was really looking forward to seeing the ending to that movie. Yeah, he can't stay in that closet forever. Yeah, I know, right? What a loser. Yeah, I agree, Vegeta. What a loser. Hey, he's not a loser. Yeah, he's not a loser. Oh, please. How is he not a loser? He's been in a closet sad over a month, all because one of his YouTube friends decided to retire from making his crappy spoof films. Big deal. It's not like there's not plenty of other spoofers out there that he could watch and talk to aside from that guy. Hey, lay off him. And his spoof films are not crappy. Oh yes, they are. They are so crappy, Kakarot. He's constantly sucking off My Little Pony in them. And guess what? He's a 21-year-old man, and that show is for little girls. Okay, yeah, I do admit that is a big flaw in his spoof films, but still, they're pretty enjoyable. They still have a good amount of casting choices in them. Yeah, I agree with Goku. Well, I agree with Vegeta, you too. I don't like his spoof films either. Seriously, out of all the series out there that you could choose to use that much in his spoof films, he chooses My Little Pony. Facts, Shadow. Facts. His spoof films are still pretty enjoyable, even though the My Little Pony stuff in them is a pretty big flaw. But still, his spoof films are still good. He still has a lot of good casting choices from Johnny Test. That show sucks too. Yeah. Hey, no, it doesn't. That show was awesome. Yeah, it was awesome. Well, for me, it sucked. It had like such an overuse of sound effects and all that stuff. It was pretty obnoxious and too immature for me. Yeah, I agree, Vegeta. I really hope Jaden gets out of there soon. Yeah, I do too, Sonic. Guys, good news. Vanilla Rabbit Lover had just finished doing all 4 of his Toon Story movies, and they're all complete. All 4 of them are complete, despite the fact that 2 parts of his Toon Story 4 are actually copyright blocked by Disney. But still, he completed all 4 Toon Story movies, and he wants Jaden Pictures to review all 4 of them. What was that? Rabbit Lover's back to making spoof films, and he's already completed all 4 Toon Story movies? Heck yeah, alright. Now I'm gonna get to watching them, and I'm gonna get to reviewing them. Let's get this started. Alright, hi guys, this is Jaden Pictures here. This is Jaden talking here. Happy Easter, and yeah, happy Easter. My Easter's been going really good so far, and today on this Easter, I'm recording yet another review video, and this is the 5th Vanilla Rabbit Lover 2001 Productions review video that I'm doing on the channel. And is it another Dukey Shrek review? Nope, it's not another Dukey Shrek review. It is a review of a completely different project. That's not related to Shrek. And it's his project on Toy Story, his Toon Story project. Yep, he recently started spoofing Toy Story over a week ago. But okay, let me rewind further back here. Okay, so he was going to do Toon Story originally, but due to some freezing issue he had with his phone, he wanted to stop doing spoof films, so he decided to retire from doing spoof films. But then, like, over a month or 2 later, he changed his mind on that, and he wanted to get back on to doing spoof films. So as a result, he started doing he started over on his Toon Story series, and he's completed spoofing all 4 Toon Story movies. Yeah, I would prefer to if he had just ended it with the 3rd one, but no, he ended it with the 4th one. But guess what? It's actually my fault that it ended with the 4th one and not the 3rd one. And I'll explain as to why that is when I do the Toon Story 3 review video. But yeah, he completed all 4 of his Toon Story movies, despite the fact that 2 parts of his Toon Story 4 are actually copyright blocked by Disney. And I remember the second video of the 2 ending up being over 16 minutes long, one of the longer non-live stream videos on his channel. Yeah, I don't remember how long the first video was, but I do remember it being shorter than that other video that got blocked. But yeah, those 2 parts of his Toon Story 4 got blocked, like how part 11 of his Dukey Forever After project got blocked. And yeah, like I said, he's completed all 4 Toon Story movies recently. And he wants me to review all 4 of them like I did with all 4 of his Dukey Shrek movies. And yeah, he's kind of been biting at my neck about it pretty constantly, and he's talking about when he wants these parts to get out. Okay, dude. I think we need to talk about that. Okay. I'm not trying to rant on him or anything, but I think this is something I really need to say to him. Oh my gosh. Okay, look, dude, look. Look, I'll do these review videos. That you want me to. But don't be so bossy about when I get them out, okay? You've told me to take my time. You've been telling me to take my time with my spoof videos. I think that should apply to all my videos. To all my videos in general. So, come on, dude. Don't be the boss. Don't tell me when to get videos out. Don't tell me when to get videos out. Like, I still plan on doing these reviews pretty frequently, but don't tell me when to get certain videos out. Come on, this isn't your channel. This is my channel. I'm not telling you when to get certain videos of yours out. Like, I'm not trying to start a fight or anything, but come on, dude. We can still be YouTube friends, but just don't be so bossy. Don't be as bossy with how you want these videos with how you want me to do certain videos on you. I mean, we can still be YouTube friends, and I'll still do these review videos like you want me to, but don't be as bossy with it. Don't expect me to get these parts out at a certain time. Like at a certain date you want. Dude, be patient. You wouldn't like it if I did the same thing to you, right? Don't do the same thing to me, okay? Jeez, alright? Alright, okay. So, yeah, with all that being said, I don't know what else there is to say. So, yeah, let's start the review on Toon Story 1. Toon Story 1. Here it is, the review on Toon Story 1. But, wait. Wait, wait a second, I'm forgetting something. What was it? He wanted me to review something else in the video, too. Oh, that's right. Tails told me to review his Dukey 4D, the Demon of Hugh Test or whatever project before I start reviewing Toon Story, because that was like a pre-show thing for his Toon Story 1. But, yeah, that's what Tails told me that I need to... Tails told me that I needed the... Yeah, but Tails told me that Vanilla Rabbit Lover wants me to review that Dukey 4D project first, before I start reviewing his Toon Story 1. Yeah, I should probably thank the little fox later. So, yeah, I'll review Toon Story 1, but before I do so, here's a different spoof project that I will be reviewing from the guy first, and it's called Dukey 4D, the Demon of Hugh... Sorry, let me start over. It's called Dukey 4D, the Demon of Hugh Test. No copyright infringement intended. Yeah, you got that part, because the video uses a lot of copyrighted this project uses a lot of copyrighted content, and he really doesn't want this part to get copyright blocked, even though he's obviously not going to go back and redo it if it gets blocked, or whether it gets blocked or not, because he doesn't like having to go back and remake videos. But he put that in the title, and he said this in the description of the project. Oh, I'm so getting copyright claimed for this. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he did. We gotta watch out for copyright here on YouTube. We gotta be careful with copyright here on YouTube. So so here it is. Dukey 4D, the Demon of Hugh Test review. This short. So yeah, if you don't know what this project is based on, it's based on the Shrek 4D project, and that's called The Ghost of Lord Farquaad. It's called The Ghost of Lord Farquaad, and if you didn't know, it takes place in between the events of Shrek 1 and Shrek 2, and it takes place in between the events of Shrek 1 and Shrek 2, and it takes place after Shrek 1, with Shrek and Fiona getting married, dragon eating Farquaad, all that stuff. And yeah, it takes place in between the events of that, and it shows, as the title says, the Ghost of Lord Farquaad, and the plot involves Farquaad wanting to kill Fiona so she could be his ghost bride. Yeah, and all that stuff. And yeah, Shrek and Donkey go out on this adventure to go save her and all that stuff. And yeah, it's like a 15-minute long short. It's around 15 minutes long. I would say, so yeah, it's not, so yeah, I would say it qualifies more as like an extra or a short, like an extra or a short or a special rather than a movie. But yeah, and do I like Shrek 4D? Yes, I do. And if you guys want to know if I plan on doing Vegeta 4D, the ghost of Simon Petrikov, I might. I don't know. Maybe that's a project I'd want to do for this upcoming Halloween. That would be some fun doing that project, though. You know, have Nappa kidnap Bulma and have Goku and Vegeta go out on this adventure to go save Bulma from Simon / Ice King killing her so that she could be his ghost bride. Yeah, that would be fun to do, but I don't know how far I want my Vegeta Shrek series to go. To be honest with you, I might just only want to complete the first 2 Shrek movies, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll only complete the first 2 Shrek movies. Maybe we'll only complete the first 3 Shrek movies. Maybe we'll complete all 4 Shrek movies. We'll see how it goes. But that's beside the point. Just thought I'd get that out of the way in case you guys are curious. But yeah, anyway, Vanilla Rabbit Lover did this project, and he's one of the few spoofers I've seen do Shrek 4D. Of course, I'm going to review it. Okay, so there won't be as much. This review, me reviewing Dukey 4D, definitely won't take as long as reviewing Toon Story. But yeah, let's just get this over. The video is the recording. It says the recording has gone over 7 minutes long. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so the ghost of Lord Farquaad. Okay, who did he have be the ghost of Lord Farquaad? Well, let's see. Who did he have be the ghost of Lord Farquaad? Well, I remember I was expecting him to have Hugh Test from Johnny Test, so like some kind of version of Hugh Test from Johnny Test be the ghost of Lord Farquaad, and you know maybe have the screen be a different color scheme so it looks like a different ghost version of Hugh Test, but no. Instead, he had the Horn King as Ghost Farquaad. Okay, honestly, I'll be honest with you, I'm not too familiar with the Horn King, but he does seem like a pretty fitting choice for Farquaad. But I would have, and don't get me wrong, I do like the idea of having 2 different characters be those 2 different versions of Farquaad. You know, like have one person be the normal version of Farquaad and have the other be the ghost version of Farquaad. But I would rather have it like if you had Hugh Test be the ghost version of Farquaad, and you know if you had like changed the color scheme of the screen so that it looks more like it's a ghost version of Hugh Test. Like if I were to do Vegeta 4D, I would definitely have Ghost Farquaad be Simon Petrikov / Ice King from Adventure Time, but I would change the color scheme to blue for the pictures of him so it would look more like it's the ghost of Simon Petrikov. Yeah. So yeah, I would rather have him do that, but I still think that but I still don't mind what he did for the ghost of Lord Farquaad in this Dukey 4D project, but I still think it could have been done better. Now, okay, what else is there to talk about in this project? Well, of course, some good casting choices from his Dukey 1 make a comeback. Like, you got casting choices like Dukey from Johnny Test as Shrek and Johnny from Johnny Test as Donkey. And I do like that. That is a good casting choice. Just like I stated in the Dukey 1 review. I do think that those 2 are a good casting choice for Shrek and Donkey. Although I don't think it's a casting choice that I would want to use for my Shrek spoof videos. But that still works. I still like Johnny and Dukey as Shrek and Donkey. And he had what was his name? What was his name for Johnny Test? He had this green armor wearing dude from Johnny Test be Thelonious. What was his name again? Oh, that's right, Dark Vegan. Yeah, Dark Vegan from Johnny Test is Thelonious. Yeah, I've had trouble remembering his name. I haven't seen a full episode of the show in like 4 years, so yeah, it makes sense how I wouldn't remember it. He had him be Thelonious, and yeah, of course, I think that's a good casting choice too. But okay, let's just get the negative stuff out of the way. There's still some there's still some My Little Pony casting choices in this that make a comeback, like Trixie as Ogre Fiona and the Equestria Girls version of Pinkie Pie being Dragon. And do I like that? Nope. But I'm not gonna go on a rage rant on My Little Pony in this video because he doesn't want me rage ranting on My Little Pony in this Toon Story review series until I get to Toon Story 3. So yeah, that is a flaw, but that is a big flaw, but yeah, all the My Little Pony all the My Little Pony stuff in it, all the My Little Pony casting choices in it, yeah, big flaw, like I said, overrated, overused show. I can't believe, seriously, I don't get why it's used in these spoof projects so much. King of the Hill is constantly being swept under the rug, seriously, but I'm not going to rage rant on it. Now, wait until the Toon Story 3 review. in this series until I start doing that. But yeah, that is a big flaw. It does tone down his spoof films for me. But wait until the Toon Story 3 review. That's when I'll start rage ranting about that stuff in this Toon Story review series. Okay, now what else is there to talk about? Well, okay, I do like how he changed the color scheme for like certain shots of Pinkie Pie. I do like how the color schemes change for certain shots of Pinkie Pie, so that's good. And how good is it quality-wise? You know, the same as his usual spoof film stuff. You know, the same usual quality. You know, could be done better, like, you know, but it's like, you know, the same usual quality, and yeah, syncing wise, you know, the same as it usually is, you know, same as it usually is with the spoof films. Yeah, I don't think there's too much to talk about with this Dukey 4D review. I mean, I wouldn't say there's too much to talk about in this Dukey 4D review aside from that casting choice I just brought up with Ghost Farquaad. What else is there to talk about? Well, I do like how Dr. Broken Necklace Guy's in it, and he's there as himself. Yeah, that's good. But yeah, what else is there to talk about? What else is there to talk about with this project? I don't know what else there is to talk about with this project. It's not that much to talk about. It's an over 15-minute short. It's like an over 15-minute short with not too much to talk about it. Yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, how much do I like it? Well, similar opinion to what I have with the Dukey Shrek movies, so yeah, I don't know how I rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, but it's good. It's good. It's the similar type of, it's good. It's the, it's like the type of quality. It's like the type of Dukey is like the type of quality content I'd expect from Vanilla Rabbit Lovers spook projects. Yeah, what else is there to talk about? Let me see. It's just good like I expected it to be. I don't know what else there is to talk about. So, yeah, sorry if there isn't as much to this Dukey Shrek review as there was to the other Dukey Shrek reviews I've done. So, yeah, that's it. It's just a good spoof project with not that much to talk about. It's just not that much to talk about. I mean, I can see why Vanilla Rabbit Lover wanted me to review this, but there's just not that much to talk about. So, yeah, overall, just good like I expected it to be, but not as nearly as much to talk about in this review as there was with the other Dukey Shrek movie reviews I've done. So, yeah, moving on. Okay, now moving on to the Toon Story review. Okay, alright, now we're getting on to the Toon Story. Alright, now let's go. Okay, let's start off. Okay, so let's start off with the casting choices he had for Woody and Buzz. Okay, Woody and Buzz, yeah, my two favorite characters in the Toy Story franchise. Okay, alright, let's start off. Okay, so who did he have be Woody? Who does he have as Woody and Buzz for this Toon Story series? So for Woody, he has Discord from My Little Pony as Woody, and okay. We're already at a big flaw. Don't like My Little Pony. Discord as Woody does seem pretty fitting, but do I like it? No, don't like My Little Pony. But I'm gonna save the raging at My Little Pony for Toon Story 3, like I've said. But now let's get on to the casting choice for Buzz, and in my opinion, this is way better than the casting choice he has for Woody in this series. It is Garfield from Garfield as Buzz Lightyear, and I really like that casting choice. That's a really good casting choice, and if you want to know what specific version of Garfield he has as Buzz, it's the CGI Garfield, the CGI reboot Garfield. And yeah, it's the CGI reboot Garfield from the Garfield show. And yeah, I think this is my first time having Garfield in any of my videos. And like, not just the videos on this channel, but like, my videos in general. Like, any video I've ever recorded or made or uploaded in general, whether they be privated videos or YouTube videos or internet videos or just videos I've done on certain phones, certain devices, didn't share them on the internet at all. I think this is my first time putting Garfield in any of my videos ever. So this is definitely something different for my channel. And yeah, if you want to know what my thoughts are on Garfield, I honestly don't remember seeing too much of the original cartoon, but I did see some of the Garfield show reboot when it was on Cartoon Network and Boomerang, and I did enjoy it. And to be honest with you, I thought it was the original Garfield. Yeah, I did enjoy it, and I do really like how he has the CGI Garfield as Buzz. Really good casting choice, a million times better than Discord as Woody. Really good casting choice. But yeah, that's not the only good casting choice he has in this Toon Story series he has. What other good casting choices does he have? Well, for Mr. Potato Head... Well, for Mr. Potato Head, he has Eric Cartman from South Park as him. And yeah, that's a good casting choice too. Oh, let me fix the lighting here real quick. It's getting darker. Okay. All right. Let me fix the lighting. Yeah, okay, that's better. All right. Okay, as I was saying, for Mr. Potato Head, he had Eric Cartman from South Park be Mr. Potato Head, and do I like that casting choice? Yeah, it's a really good casting choice. I can so see what he was thinking with that casting choice. Having him be Mr. Potato Head, yeah, that is pretty fitting, because we all know how mean Cartman is. He's like the biggest jerk in South Park. Oh my gosh, he is such a jerk. Yeah, he's a really good character in my opinion, but I don't think I'd want to be friends with him. He's still a pretty funny character, though. And I do really like how he had Eric Cartman be Mr. Potato Head. That's really good. But I definitely don't like it as much as how he had Eric Cartman be the Do the Roar Kid in this Dukey Forever After project. That was funny. I think I like that at least a little bit more than him as Mr. Potato Head. But I still really like him as Mr. Potato Head. Okay, there's other good casting choices too. Well, I want to get another casting choice I don't like out of the way. Okay, Bo Peep. For Bo Peep, he has Fluttershy from My Little Pony as Bo Peep, and again, don't like it. But to be fair, I can so see where he was coming from with that, because apparently Discord and Fluttershy are a couple, so I can't see where he was going, where he was coming from with that. And I do know these guys usually have couples, like to have couples be Woody and Bo Peep, and that's a really good idea to follow, just like how it is, having official couples be Shrek and Fiona for Shrek's Boo projects. So yeah, I can see where he was coming from with that. Perfectly understandable casting choice, even though I don't like it. But yeah, again, don't like it. Not a fan of My Little Pony. Wait until the Toon Story 3 video for me to start raging about it on this series. Okay, what else is there to talk about? I'm looking at a list of all the casting choices he wants me to go over in this video. So yeah, I'm looking at this as a reminder so I don't forget any casting choices he wants me to go over. And just so you know, this review is not scripted. None of my review videos are scripted because I'm too lazy to script them. That's why I stutter. Okay. Let's go over. Okay, I want to get Ham. Okay, let's go over the casting choice he had for Ham. As for Bo Sheep, he has more My Little Pony characters. Okay. Enough. Alright, that's enough. Sorry, guys. Okay, from now on, let me just put it like this. I'm tired of having to go through the My Little Pony casting choices in the Spoof Project. Okay, let me just put it this way. Any My Little Pony casting choice in the Spoof series, I don't like. Check that. All of them checked off. Every My Little Pony casting choice in Toon Story 1 checked off, complete. Don't like any of them. I don't want to repeat myself too much. Okay, there. All the My Little Pony casting choices in Toon Story 1 are checked off. Oh, and also while I'm at it, let me describe. I also want to get another My Little Pony issue. I have another My Little Pony problem I have out of the way, but it's like a different type of one, and it led to a continuity error, which I'm pretty sure was on accident. And yeah, that is pretty forgivable. Continuity errors can be pretty hard to avoid, and it's where he had Sweetie Belle be one of the headless dolls, in Sid's room, even though he had already have her be one of Bo's sheep. So yeah, there's that continuity error, and that is a problem, but it is excusable because continuity errors are pretty hard to avoid, and I don't think he did it on purpose. Okay, the My Little Pony problem is out of the way. All right. Okay, the My Little Pony problems are out of the way. All right, let's continue on. Okay, now moving on to the casting choice for him. He has Fleagle the Beagle. Good rhyme, by the way. The good version of him as Ham. What do I think about that? Honestly, I'm not too familiar with the character. It's one of those casting choices in these spoof films that I'm not too familiar with, so I can't really comment on that. But I guess best I can say is it does seem pretty fitting. That's the closest I can say to me sharing my opinion on that casting choice. So yeah, moving on. What else is there? Okay, there's also hold on. There's also Spyro the Dragon 2018 from the Spyro series as Slinky Dog. Although where I'm reading off, although the playlist that it's listing off the casting choice I'm actually reading off of right now, he called him Skanky Dog by mistake. Yeah, he's misspelled. Yeah, from what I've seen in this Toon Story series, he could never spell his name right. So yeah, that's another problem. I don't know how you can mess up on that, but hey, we all make mistakes. So yeah, Spyro the Dragon as Slinky. What do I think about that casting choice? Well, I wouldn't say I'm not too unfamiliar with Spyro the Dragon, even though I don't know much about Spyro. I'm not too unfamiliar with it since I've seen a bit of Spyro be used in these Shrek spoof projects before, and I've seen people use him as Shrek, the Big Bad Wolf, the characters like those. So I mean, I'm not too familiar with it. I don't know if it's very fitting. I don't know if it's very fitting. Don't know if it's good. I don't really know if it's good or bad, so can't comment on that. But I'm definitely more familiar with that casting choice than with the casting choice for him, though. I will say that. As for Rex, he has Gumball Watterson from the Amazing World of Gumball as Rex, and now there's a casting choice I'm familiar with. Yeah, I like Gumball as Rex. He makes a pretty good Rex. He makes a pretty good Rex. He's not the best I wouldn't say he's the best casting choice for Rex, but he's a good one. Not a bad choice. I can see where he was coming from with that. All right, and he also has Mr. Krabs is RC. Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob is RC. That's good, but if I were him, I would have for my Toy Story series, I would have characters like Lenny, the binoculars guy, RC, Edge, characters like those be themselves, because I don't think there's any characters I know that are like are the right objects to fit them. So yeah, I think I would just have them be themselves. You can call it lazy, but that's what I would do. Okay. Okay, what else is there to talk about? Okay, let me go over the casting choice for Andy. All right, Andy. All right. For Andy, he had David from All Dogs Go to Heaven 2 as Andy. I don't know if that's a good casting choice or not. It does seem pretty fitting, but I don't know if that's a good casting choice or not. I've never seen I don't think I've ever seen any of the All Dogs Go to Heaven films. But they do look good, though. Maybe I'll check them out one of these days. I've seen people praise them. I've seen people praise them. Yeah, they do seem like pretty interesting films. Maybe I'll give them a watch one of these days. Okay, yeah, there's also Baby Peach as Molly Davis. Baby Peach from Mario. Good casting choice. Another good casting choice. And that's yet another casting choice I'm familiar with. And there's also Bumper from Johnny Test as Sid Phillips. Yet another casting choice I'm familiar with. Really good. Nicely done. Bumper makes a really good Sid. I mean, sure, voice-wise, he doesn't fit Sid too well. But he does fit in pretty well. Because just like how Sid tortures toys, Bumper tortures Johnny. That's really good. That's really good and really fitting casting choice. And by the way, like Hugh Test as Farquaad for his Shrek 1 project, his Bumper as Sid here is also him using having a character he doesn't like be the villain, because that's something he likes to do in his spoof films. Have characters he hates be the villain. In his spoof films, yeah, he's done that by having Hugh Test be Shrek in his Dukey 1 project, and in having be Jafar in his Aladdin project, and he had and another example is having Bumper be Sid. Yeah, I was really looking forward to seeing that casting choice, and yeah, I really enjoyed seeing that casting choice. Although I did feel the clips for him were pretty lacking. I will admit, yeah, he needs. I do wish that he would vary the pictures and clips more in his spoof films. I probably should have said that when I did the Dukey Shrek movie reviews. Oh well. I don't feel like going back to redo those review videos. Okay. There's also Larry the Cucumber as the Lenny the binoculars dude. Okay, that's a good casting choice, but again, I would have him be himself. Okay. What else? All right. As for Toy Shark, he has Papa Q Bear as Toy Shark. Again, not too familiar with it. Don't know how well he fits him, so can't say too much about that. Although I can't imagine him fitting him. I haven't seen too much of the show he's from, although Although I do remember watching this one video of him where he shows a clip of, like, I'm pretty sure Papa Bear raging, and he did that for a video showing his reaction to something. Yeah, I do remember that. But yeah, I haven't seen too much of this Bear series that he's from. And I forgot what it was called, but I'm too lazy to search up what it was called. But yeah, there's the casting choice he has for the Toy Shark, and that's my say on it. Yeah. There's others. Oh my gosh. She wants me to go over so many casting choices. And yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. This is a review. After all. I gotta do what I gotta do in a review. Okay. Alright, now here comes another casting choice I like. For Etch, which is another character's name that he misspelled. For Etch, he had Cordy the computer from VeggieTales be him. Nicely done. That's a good casting choice. That is a good casting choice, although I would have him be himself, but that still works well, too. I also think it would be a good idea to have that computer from Courage the Cowardly Dog be him. That's good, too. But that idea still works really well, too. I really like that casting choice. That's another good one. What else is there? Okay, what else? What else have I not gone over? Oh, my gosh, there's so many of these. Okay, a lot happened during this jump cut, and yep, I'm back, and I'm wearing different clothes. It's because I just got out of the shower, and my phone died, so... Even though it was on the charger, I don't like how even, like, when the phone is connected in the charger, the battery can still decrease it. Come on, doesn't that defeat the whole purpose of using a charger? Stupid. Maybe it's understandable, but it's still pretty annoying, isn't it? Anyway, yeah. Back on to the review, and yeah, let's just get this over with. This review is getting long enough. It says it's been recording for 27 minutes and 30 seconds. So, yeah, okay, moving on. Now, moving on to the casting choices. Moving on to the casting choice for Snake and Robot. And this is yet another casting choice I love. The casting choice for Snake and Robot is Tom and Jerry from good old Tom and Jerry. And do I like that? Heck yeah! Love me some Tom and Jerry. So I love that casting choice of them as Snake and Robot. Really good. Yeah, it's a small casting choice, but I still really like it. Still one of my favorites from this Toon Story series. And there's still some other ones. Oh my gosh. Probably should have wrote this down before starting this review. I don't blame Vanilla Rabbit Lover for that part because he did give me a heads up saying that I probably should write it down. So, yeah, I probably should have listened to him. But I can still do this review without paper. Alright, now moving on to the casting choice for Sid's little sister, Hannah Phillips, and that casting choice is Annie Mary from Annie Mary, and yeah, that's another character that I'm not too familiar with. Like, it does seem like a pretty fan casting choice, but don't have too much of an opinion on it, because, yeah, I haven't seen what show or movie she's from, but it still seems like a pretty fan casting choice. Alright, moving on. Alright, now moving on to the casting choice for Scud. That big, white, mean dog. Scud. Sid's dog. Okay, who did he have be Scud? He had some character named Carface or Carface as Scud. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing his name. But yeah, had him be Scud. Yeah, another casting choice I'm not familiar with, but again, it does seem pretty fitting. But again, don't have too much of an opinion on it. Yeah, and speaking of Hannah, let me go over the casting choice for her doll, Janie. Or Jamie, whatever that toy's called. Okay. Who did he have be Jamie or Janie? Well, the casting choice he had for that doll was this girl from Pokemon. I don't remember her name, but I'm assuming, but apparently she's Ash's girlfriend from Pokemon. So yeah, that's who she had be the doll. And yeah, that's not a bad casting choice. Although, with my opinion on Pokemon, I was never really the biggest fan of Pokemon. I mean, sure, there was some Pokemon that caught my interest, and there's some really good Pokemon songs that Smash Bros. Introduced me to, and there's some, I've played some cool Pokemon games, but yeah, not the biggest fan of Pokemon. But I don't mind Pokemon, though. Pokemon's fine. It's okay. And it was interesting seeing Pokemon be on this spoof project of his, because, yeah, it's an anime, and he's told me on live streams that he doesn't watch that much anime, and he's more of a Western animation guy. And I agree with him on that opinion. Anime's cool, but Western animation over anime any day. Now, moving on. Now, speaking of that doll, let's go over some. I want to go over some unique ideas he had in this spoof project, and then I'll go on with the and then I'll continue on with the casting choices. There's still some casting choices I need to cover. There's some really nice and unique ideas he had in this spoof project. Like, he threw in some clips of robots of this animated movie called Robots in there. Yeah.
That's an interesting, unique idea. Hopefully, he won't get copyright claimed for that. Well, maybe he got. I don't know if he got demonetized for it, but hopefully, he won't get copyright blocked for it. He hasn't at least yet, but maybe it'll be fine. Yeah, and there's also some other unique ideas too, like for the scene where Buzz gets his helmet removed. For the scene where Woody removes Buzz's helmet, you show the clip from the Garfield show where Garfield gets all flipped around, and instead of making Buzz put his helmet back on, he recorded himself, doing a claw thing and clawing his floor instead of making Buzz put a helmet back on. That makes perfect sense. Cause does Garfield wear a space helmet? Does Garfield wear a space helmet? No, he doesn't. That makes perfect sense. I can so see where he was coming from with that. That was really well done. Really well done. So worth praising. And another interesting, unique idea he had was have Discord from My Little Pony turn into a statue. And then, after Sid leaves his room and they were left alone in Sid's room on their first night in Sid's room, he had Garfield turn Discord out of a stone. Yeah, and turn Discord out of stone form, and that was a really interesting, unique idea. Sure, it's related with My Little Pony, but it still makes sense. Nicely done. And there was also another interesting, unique idea where with Dr. Broken Necklace guy, this guy from the Dukey Shrek movies, and that was, fun fact, inspired by one of my favorite SML characters, Brooklyn T guy. He had one of the necklaces be destroyed, get messed up, to make that new doll, that bumper. Sorry, my brain went on pause mode there. That bumper from Johnny Test was making. That was really nice and well done. And yeah, the fan made version of the shark head Jamie, he made that character himself and he drew it. That's nicely done. That is nicely done. It is cool seeing people make their own fan made characters in these spoof projects, even though I don't mind people using other people's characters in these spoof projects. I mean, come on, that's what I do for my spoof projects, so I shouldn't talk. That was really nice and well done. Yeah, there's other unique ideas in this spoof project too, with added dialogue and all that stuff, and it's really cool. I do like how he uses unique ideas in his spoof projects. That was really nice. That is really nice to see people use unique ideas in their spoof projects, and I do find it fun for me to do that myself for my spoof projects too. So yeah, I really wanted to get those out of the way and praise those unique ideas. So yeah, that was cool. Okay, now as for the squeeze toy aliens, all those green aliens that were in the claw machine that Buzz goes into, that Woody and Buzz go into, where they're captured by Sid. He had all these ducks supposedly from this one show called Sing Ducks. Yeah, that does seem like a pretty fan casting choice, but again, it's yet another casting choice that I'm not familiar with. Yeah, there's other ones I want to talk about too. The hand in Sid's room. How could I not go over this casting choice? Okay, that hand in Sid's room. There is no way I can sleep on this casting choice. No way. As someone who has this character as Human Shrek, there's no way I'm not sleeping on this casting choice. No. I can't forget this. Even though this is yet another character I'd have be itself, or if I were to have actual character be him, I think it would be the Master Hand from Smash Bros. Oh yeah, I think I would do that for my Toy Story series. Yeah, that's a really good casting choice. But yeah, for this hand character, who is one of, if not my favorite Sonic character, Shadow the Hedgehog. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog, the casting choice, the character who is Vegeta's transformation in Vegeta 2 as the hand. It's a small casting choice, but I don't care. I still love it. Still one of my favorite casting choices in this Toon Story series. So worth mentioning. Okay, now as for the Spire Baby character, this character named Sir Daniel 46, whatever the heck his name is Spire Baby. Yeah, that character be Spire Baby. Again, does seem pretty fitting, but yeah, another casting choice I'm not familiar with. Moving on. Okay, as for the legs that were in Sid's room, the toy legs that were in Sid's room, he had Raven from Teen Titans be that. Good casting choice, even though I think that's yet another casting choice I'd have be itself. And okay, what else is there to talk about? Well, I do think that the added casting choices are good. I think I do. I think I do like the. I overall enjoy the added casting choices in this, and there's still some other casting choices I need to go over. He gave me a long list of casting choices to go over, so yeah, let's not drag this out any longer. This review is getting really long, so let's just rush this out. Come on. Okay, so as for Ducky, that duck toy in his room, he has Cody from Human Puppet as Ducky, yet another casting choice I'm unfamiliar with. And he also has Lightning McQueen as Roller Bob, good casting choice. And yeah, I've covered a lot. Yeah, I've covered a lot of casting choices. I think I've covered pretty much all the casting choices he wanted me to go over. Yeah, and if I'm missing any, I think I don't know. I don't think he'd be too disappointed because I covered a lot of casting choices. But oh, here's another casting choice I wanted to cover. I don't remember him telling me this, but this is another casting choice I want to share my opinion on. He had the magic mirror from Snow White the Seven Dwarfs be. Wait, who did he have him be? I forgot. Oh, the magic 8 ball. Yeah, the magic 8 ball. You know, the magic 8 ball that Woody uses to ask if Annie will pick him instead of Buzz. Let me quote that real quick. And no, this is from the movie, not his Toon Story. Not his Toon Story project, even though that's what I'm reviewing in this video. Will Andy pick me? Don't count on it! Oh! Yeah. Okay, I know that my best acting, but still. So I'm not going to do it again because this is a review video, not a quote video. Okay, yeah, and I think I covered, I think I covered pretty much everything I wanted me to cover, so... Yeah, and how good is it? How good is this project syncing wise? Well, it's not it's not too good syncing wise, but you know, I didn't expect it to be that good syncing wise from Vanilla Rabbit Lover 2001 Productions. And quality wise, you know, same quality it has been. You know, same quality as spoof videos have been. Although they have been getting a little bit better with the UCut app I introduced them to. So yeah, and yeah, I don't know what else there is to say. It's overall. Even though overall, while this project is mainly focused on a show I don't like that much, I still think most of its casting choices, most of its cast is good. Most of its cast is good, and you know, there's a lot of good casting. There's a lot of good casting choices in this project, like with Garfield as Buzz, Bumper as Sid, Tom and Jerry as the Snake and Robot, for real, and you know, Shadow the Hedgehog as the Hand. And there's some more Sonic stuff in the Toon Story sequels, and I'll go over those when I review those. Yeah, overall, while it's mainly focused on a show I don't like that much, there's still some stuff I still found some enjoyment in this project. I mean, I probably wouldn't exactly call it good because it's mainly focused on a show I don't like, but I definitely wouldn't call it terrible. I mean, I don't know how I'd rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, but it definitely, I will tell you this, it would definitely be higher than a 3 out of 10. It's, like I said, it's mainly focused on a show I don't like that much, but there's still a lot of stuff for me to enjoy. And, yeah, overall, this project went like I expected it to be. You know, from my good old YouTube friend, Vanilla Rabbit Lover 2001 Productions. And, yeah, overall, yeah, it mainly might not be good, but there's still a bunch of stuff for me to enjoy in it. And yeah, overall, I did find it. Yeah, I did like all the unique ideas and stuff, and you know, added characters that he came up with himself. Yeah, especially like Dr. Broken Necklace guy, who was inspired by Brooklyn T guy from SML, one of my favorite SML characters. Yeah, and there's some SML casting choices there's some SML casting choices in Toon Story sequels, and I'll go over those when I review those. And yeah, overall, maybe not good, but a lot of stuff for me to enjoy from it. Nice work, Vanilla Rabbit Lover 2001 Productions. And yeah, I am going to review his Toon Story sequels. And yeah, I think my laptop's at a low battery. Yeah, man, this is going to take up so much storage space on my phone. Yeah, overall, maybe not good, but a lot of stuff for me to enjoy from it. So, yeah, that's it, guys. I'm going to end the video from here, edit all these videos together, because, oh my gosh, definitely by far the longest review video I've ever gone out on the channel. And, like, one of the longest videos I've ever gone out on this channel, period. Well, maybe if you don't count my live streams. So those can be pretty long. But, yeah, guys, I'm going to review his Toon Story sequels, and I'll save the My Little Pony Rage for when I do Toon Story 3. And, yeah, that's it for this review video, everyone. Links will be in the description below, including ones for Vanilla Rabbit Lover 2001 Productions, obviously, since this video is on him. And yeah, that's it for this review video, everyone. Bye, everyone, and thank you all for watching this review video. Okay, time to edit all these videos together. Oh, man, I'll be prepared for that annoying storage space running out notification.